everybody, welcome to Ballin' Burgers. My name is Colin and I will be your entertainment for this afternoon, so sit right down and enjoy this video. So first off, I gotta say thank you, Mikey, for giving me some insight on your video about how I should handle my friendship. I really appreciate that, and yeah, maybe I'll use some of it. So this video, I actually didn't know what I was going to say in this video until I was on my way back from class, right? And I just saw something that just made me like, that would be a great video. And that was the simple fact of, like I've told you in a previous video, I've been working on speed cubing my Rubik's Cubes and everything like that, all my, different things. I've been learning how to try and solve a regular Rubik's Cube as fast as I can. I've been practicing, and like I said before, the way that I practice is every time I go out, I'm bringing a Rubik's Cube and I'm solving it, constantly throughout the day. Just constantly practicing. And so that's what I'm doing. So on the bus today, I was on the bus sitting there, and I had my Rubik's Cube with me. And I was solving it, like normal. And then, I would solve it, and then I'd mess it right back up again. And then I would solve it again, mess it up, solve it again. And there was a girl that I noticed across the way from me. So I was sitting down over here. I was sitting here, and the girl across the aisle or whatever, the bus lane, center, walkway, I don't know what you want to call it. She was sitting over here, and she was, looking at me like, damn, look at this kid, he's solving this thing, and it was so weird to see someone being so, I've seen it, so many times before, people, being like, oh my god, you can solve that? Holy crap, that's crazy. But, just her, her face just lit up, and just this amazement and wonderment, it was crazy, she just, oh my, her whole world just opened up for whatever reason. I don't know what was going on in her mind, but it was pretty crazy. So that just makes me think and I look at this object, and I can see it, and I know what it is and everything like that, and I know how to solve it, and it's so crazy that people think that it's so hard or difficult to be able to do this, but there are so many people out in this world that actually know how to solve this. If you add all the people up, it's not going to be crazy. It's probably a good, crazy amount of people that actually know how to solve a Rubik's Cube. I don't know the statistics, but that's kind of hard to know the statistics if you can solve a Rubik's Cube or not, and people don't check that in the census. So, but I would estimate there's over, 100, easily, maybe over 500,000 people, probably more than that. There's probably at least 1 million people that know how to solve a Rubik's Cube. And that may be small in comparison to the world's population, but still, 1 million people, if you think about it, that's still a lot of people that know how to solve this. So it makes me think, why do people these days think that these little, talents that people have are just so amazing? In my opinion, I think, it's not really that amazing. It is, but at the same time, it's not. Let me give you a little insight. As you can tell, I'm a big proponent. I'm a big fan of the chive. I got the flag in the back, the KCCO, Keep Calm Chive On. They actually posted a video on their website of a street hustler. I don't really know. That was just the context or the text that they put over it. It was a street hustler in some city or something like that, was playing chess or whatever. And then a grandmaster who is that's the top tier of chess. It's very, very, very difficult to get that title of grandmaster. So he's the best of the best in the world. There's only so many grandmasters in the world. He actually sat down and played a game of chess with him. And I know how to play chess, yeah. But it was just the simple fact. I wasn't really wowed by it. I was just kind of watching it and intrigued, oh, that's kind of cool and everything like that. And the guy, the person that was sitting there trying to hustle people or whatever, didn't even know he was facing a grandmaster. I wasn't blown away by it. A grandmaster I knew, but other people would be like, oh my god, that's crazy. Look at them playing chess. They know how to play chess, and look how well they're playing. I don't even know what moves they're doing or something like that. And to me, it's he decided a craft that he wanted to do, that he wanted to be the best at, or knew that he was really good at it, And he practiced and practiced and practiced, and he became the best in the nation at what he loved doing. And that's what I think people are in like wonderment about. I think it's not necessarily the craft itself, but I think it's more of they think of like the hours and hours that people had to think of to do that, to put in to be the best of the best of the best. And in addition to that, I also think that it's just because people don't have the time or the patience or anything like that to do that. Anybody could learn how to solve a Rubik's Cube with a couple hours. It's not that hard to solve that, but people just don't have the patience in this society of having everything instantaneously on, like, because of the internet. Everybody knows like everything, or well, not everything, but you can look everything up. And that's what drives me crazy about the internet, is there's so many things that you can do with the internet. Like, it's boundless. Literally, it's boundless. You can search anything on the internet, how to find anything, how to do a craft, anything like that, and then you just try at it. And I think it's just a lot of discouraging to people, just because there is so much stuff, and they just don't have the patience or the time to, really sit down and look at it. And there's been a rise of a website called Pinterest. I'm sure many of you have heard about Pinterest, and people see all these artsy things and DIY stuff that you can do. And if you don't know, DIY is do it yourself. There's a lot of DIY projects that you can do there, and people do it, and it definitely does not turn out how the picture does. And then people get discouraged, and they're like, I'm not going to do anything like that ever again. But if you want to be good at something, you got to practice at it. And that's what I think we need to instill in society again, is too many people want to be good at something without any practice. They just want to be naturally good at it. But no one is naturally really good at anything except for breathing and pooping. All right? Even like eating takes skill sometimes, To eat pasta right without spilling it on yourself, that takes some serious skill, let me tell you. But yeah, those are the only really good natural abilities that anybody has. So everything else is learned. You learn how to crawl, you learn how to stand, you learn how to walk, you learn how to run, you learn how to talk. Everything is learned. So that's why if you want to be really good at something, you got to teach yourself and learn it and practice. And that's what makes me, I just wish I could do that. And I'm going to definitely try and instill that into my child. If I ever have a kid, I want to have a kid, but who knows? And that is definitely something that I have kind of seen now, is that there's things that I want to be good at. For instance, I want to be really good at Call of Duty. And I had some natural talent by it, but when the new Call of Duty game first comes out, I'm horrible at it. But then I put the time in it, and I start to learn the maps, and I start to learn what's good and strategies and everything like that, and I learn that, and then I start to become decent, semi-decent, hopefully a little bit above average. And then I stop playing it because I'm not the best of the best, you know what I mean? I want to be better, I want to be top dog, but I see I could never be that. I get so discouraged because I literally have to be on there and doing that all the time, like some people. And we get mad at people saying, oh yeah, you're on Call of Duty and play video games 24/7, that's all you do. But maybe that's how they make their living. You don't know that. And that actually, I respect them now because they're so good. Yeah, I'll get mad that they stop me in games, but at the same time, it's you have to respect them for putting that time and effort into it and being that good. For instance, even the Rubik's Cube. I have to respect the people that have world records, because they put the time into it. Because even now solving it, I'm it's kind of difficult, and I'm still going at it because I want to be faster. I want to be really good at it, or at least semi-decent at it. And right now, I'm pretty decent at it. I'm okay at it. I can solve it at a decent pace, but I want to get faster. So what am I doing? I practice. I bring this everywhere with me, and I'm constantly doing it. So that's how does someone do that? And how do you pick what craft you want to do? Well, when you pick a craft, you pick it. You got to find something that you like. It's something that you pick. You got to find something that you know that you can be dedicated with and stay with for a while. It's kind of like the same thing with a job. What job do you enjoy doing and do you want to stay dedicated to and do for, almost the rest of your life? So these are hopefully life values or just crazy philosophical questions to yourself, and makes you think about what you're doing as a person and everything that you do. Don't waste time on random little things. If you want to be good at something, put the time in, stop being a little bitch, and practice so you become the best at it. That's basically what it boils down to. So if you don't have the patience or anything like that, then maybe it's not the right thing for you, or you need to push on through that patience. And how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? If you want it really bad, then you're just going to plow through any barrier, any wall, and get it done. I want this really bad, so I'm still doing it. I don't care what it's going to take. It may take months, it may take years, but I'm going to do it. And I hope other people have that vindication. Mikey, I hope you have that vindication about your writing. Like, have the dedication to it and bust through that barrier of whatever's blocking you, like writer's block or something like that. Stick with it, and maybe you'll get your dream realized. Maybe you'll have your book published. Is that something that you want to have done? Well, then don't stop. That's all I got to tell y'all and the viewers. Just go out and do it. Just be the Nike slogan. Just go out and do it and practice. Put the time in, put the hours in, and you'll become the best at whatever it is that you want to do. Hey guys, thanks for watching that video. I hope it gets you inspired to go pick something up or continue doing something or push through that wall that's been stopping you from doing what you love. But if you want to see other videos that Mikey and I have done, we got some videos over there. Mikey's doing a Let's Play of Paper Mario. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe down below. All right, see y'all later.